多啊，喝一杯。
Okay, good drink.
I wanna try.
Yeah, try.
很好喝。
很好喝。OK， 欢迎收看 frnci 的啊都要喝一杯。那我们今天有准备特别饮料，待会跟大家介绍。那首先先欢迎我们今天的来宾。So welcome our guest today, Franz and Iyit.
Yeah.
Okay. So welcome and really happy to have you here. So could you just briefly introduce yourself?
Ladies first.
Ladies first, after boys. Okay, I'll go first. Hi everyone, my name is Iyit. Yeah. And I come from Indonesia. And then I've been here for 4 years. I'm studying right now in National Taiwan University. But I will go back soon to my home country. And yeah, it's great to be here today. Thank you.
Oh.
Hey everyone, I am Franz from Germany. 哇，中文的名字是水房子。I came last year to Taiwan, and I studied as an exchange student for 2 semesters at frnci Business, and I now stay only till 1 more month anymore, and then I have to go back to Germany, unfortunately. But that's why I enjoy every moment in Taiwan, and I'm happy to be here as well.
Cool. Okay, thank you. So welcome again from the Iyit. Okay. 所以我们今天邀请到来自德国的 Franz 以及来自印尼的 Iyit。那我们今天的节目进行方式主要会以英文为主要的语言，然后中文去辅助，就是一些说明的部分。So today we're going to go through our show in English, but sometimes in Mandarin to support something more complicated. Okay. 所以呢，刚才我们喝的茶 ，what we just drank is from our sponsor. It's 30-second cold brew tea. So 30-second freshly made tea. So that's why we are just shaking at the beginning. So it's like really natural and freshly. So do you like it?
Tastes really good.
Yeah, it's really
Cool.
good.
Okay. So it's also I'm going to go through the rundown of the show today. 所以我们今天的节目流程大概分3个部分。So today we are going to have 3 sessions on our show. So first of all, we are going to play 2 different games, and one is about learning some Mandarin words for you to describe the tea, and it's quite useful because like in Taiwan, like people drink tea quite much. So you're going to learn 5 Mandarin words later. And the second game, we are going to do things more about the culture. So we ask our guests, like Franz and Iyit, to prepare something from their country and to tell more about their country, their culture, and they are going to compete a little bit and to guess like which is the right answer from their description. They might like be pretending or lying to each other, but they have to guess like which is from their country, from their hometown. Okay? And the third part is like we also collect some questions yesterday, and people or the audience want to ask about the Germany or Indonesian culture, or there are things they are curious about. So you're going to answer later. And also welcome that if you're online, you can just ask any question you want, and we're going to answer you at the end. 所以呢，我们今天的节目会分3个桥段，就是前面会玩2个游戏，那进行的方式还是会以英文为主。那前面的2个游戏，第一个游戏是会教他们5个可以形容茶的中文字，然后让他们去盲测去猜自己喝到什么茶。那第2个游戏是有请2位来宾准备自己跟自己家乡、自己国家文化有关的题目，然后他们要做一个比赛，然后去猜说他们丢出来的答案哪一个才是真的。那最后会有 Q&A 的部分。那如果你有对于德国或者是印尼有文化上有好奇的地方，想要更认识的话，也可以在下方留言。那如果喜欢我们的影片的话，可以按赞、留言、分享。好，那我们就开始喽。Let's get started.
Sure.
OK， 开始。OK， 所以 we are going to teach you something about to describe the tea. OK. So first of all, 甜。甜 oh, you know. Okay. 所以甜 so 甜 means
Sweet.
Yeah, sweet. You know sweet. Okay. 好，甜 so you're going to remember this word, okay? Yeah. Okay. 甜 Okay. And the second?
我不知道。 I don't
I
know.
don't know too.
Okay, okay. 好，色，
色，
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 色。The
色，
pronunciation is like the color, 颜色,
Ah,
色,
色。
different words. And 色 means like sourness. Not really 酸 sour, but it's a bit like tasting between
So-
bitter and sourness. So it's like a
Okay.
little bitterness and sourness. So your tongue might feel a little bit sour like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but it's not really like vinegar sour.
Okay.
Okay. So 色, remember this
So-
word, okay? You have to describe the tea later.
Okay.
香，
甜，苦，
苦啊，
yeah,
苦，
cool.
苦
You know what it's
，bitter.
Yeah, cool,
Yeah.
bitter.
Right.
Okay, cool,
But I
bitter.
don't know the characters.
You should try and remember.
It's
This is
okay.
甜, cool.
It's similar.
This,
香，
香，香
you know,
香，
香.
甜甜的香
yeah.
So you know this.
，fresh or
Smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah, smell good.
Like,
Yeah.
like pleasant, strong smell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one. It's harder.
I know this one too.
回
回甘，回甘。
回甘
I don't
你要
know.
猜猜看. Can you make a guess? Like from the
回
word.
回 is to back or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, back.
Back.
The flavor comes back. I don't
Yeah,
know.
something like that. Yeah,
Really?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
It's like sweet aftertaste.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
So
so
sometimes
oh,
it comes
yeah.
back a little bit later.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a taste of sweetness that lives in your mouth, like when you drink after you swallow the liquid.
Okay.
Okay, I see. 回甘。
So it really means the like back and sweet. Yeah. So it's
Chinese
really
is sometimes easy.
yeah, you can really like make a good guess. Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, so
回甘
甜、苦、涩、
涩、
香、
香、
回
回
甘
甘。。
Okay. So you know what it means, right?
Mhm.
Great. Okay, let's get started. 茶，我们的茶。So, before we start our first cup of tea, the one we just drank, it's 清茶. So this is 清茶.
This one.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one we just drank. And 清茶 is like a green oolong tea. It's a mixture of green tea and oolong tea.
Oh.
Okay. So, okay, we're going to try the first one. 所以我们先要试喝第一杯.
Yes.
I'm really bad at tea.
But before you really guess like what kind of tea is it, you can just pick adjective you think suitable for this tea. Like any of this. 苦、甜、涩、香 or 回甘.
Maybe we pick together or
Yeah, you can put, no, just directly from
What was it again?
so it's like a bit sour
Ah,
on your
okay.
tongue.
uh,
What do you think?
maybe this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you?
I don't want to pick the same as you, so I take bitter.
Or you want 回甘?
Yeah, I think this one is good too.
Which one? You want cool?
No, it's not.
It's not cool. But you can feel sweet
Okay, I
after
take
taste.
that one.
Okay. So what kind of tea you think is it? Like black tea, green tea, oolong tea?
I think it's not black tea.
Yeah, I think it's not tea. Maybe not green tea too. So left oolong tea.
You think it's oolong tea?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait.
Green tea, oolong tea.
Okay, you say oolong tea,
Right? You also green tea.
then I say green tea.
You can choose
Okay.
the same with me actually.
Usually oolong tea gets a bit bitter after a while, but
So you don't think it's bitter?
I think it's green tea.
Okay. Green tea, oolong tea.
Yeah, right.
So what's the answer?
Oh, really? It's black tea.
It's
It's
black
black.
tea. It's black tea. like the TVs they made. Yeah, so it's not really about the color.
That's interesting because I usually don't like black tea that much, but I like that one. So
Really? Wow.
That's why you don't choose black tea.
good.
Why? Why you don't choose black tea? No more.
I don't know. I prefer usually the other ones.
Cool. Interesting. Surprising.
That's great.
So
And
zero,
people
zero.
think,等一下. And people think we have to get louder a little bit.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so we
yeah.
can just
Okay.
talk a little bit louder. Okay. So second cup of tea. Okay. Dun. Okay.
谢谢.
So
Ah.
cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I think I know.
Really? Is it so obvious?
Yeah, I think it's obvious.
Is it weird when I say that it tastes a bit like Asperger's?
What is that?
Asparagus.
Oh really? No.
I didn't eat asparagus that much, so I don't know.
But I like the first one better. I know.
Mm.
What do you think is it?
I like both.
Like both. Okay.
Yeah.
So which objective would you give to this one?
Okay,
甜
your
图
turn
香
first.
色回甘
Mm.
苦甜
I think cool.
苦 Okay.
这个
这个
cool.
I think so
Yes.
too,
I
actually.
think so too. Okay.
Can we choose the same one?
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Okay, so you think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have black tea already. So what do you think? Is it
We
like?
can say it both.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Green cha.
Yeah.
Green tea.
Green tea. It's so obvious. Okay, let's see if it's green tea.
Yay! High five!
It's green tea. It's so obvious. Okay. So the next one, we have our last cup of tea today.
I know which one it is.
The last one.
Last one.
谢谢.
But you really don't see from the color, right?
Because that looks also like green tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. What is
that
it?
tastes like oolong cha.
And oolong, like which flavor do you think is it?
Vegan.
Sweet aftertaste.
It's not soup,
But there's aftertaste.
yeah, but yeah, there's other things.
The taste is long in the mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So in total, like which one is your favorite for each of you?
I like this too.
This
It's
two.
black and green tea.
Black and green tea.
Yeah.
For me, it's surprisingly the black tea.
Ah.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, the last one is. Ta-da! Can you read it?
Oolong cha.
Just because of the sound. Oolong cha, yeah.
I can read the cha.
But oolong, you know it. Okay. Cool. Okay. So basically, like we want to teach these 5 words because like it's quite useful and practical for describing tea. So next time, if you Taiwanese friends or you want to share tea with others, you can use these
Right.
useful words. Yeah.
回甘.
回甘
回甘
is useful.
Yeah.
涩 is more like really bitter and sour on the tongue. Yeah. Okay, cool. 所以呢，盲测3种不同的茶的游戏到这一段落。那我们再进行下一个游戏。然后进行下一个游戏之前，就是还是欢迎大家在下面提问。如果任何关于德国或者是印尼有兴趣了解的朋友，可以在下面留言。So if you still want to ask any questions about Germany or Indonesia, you can ask questions on the comments below. So please also like and share our videos. Okay, so we're going to start our next games, and it's more exciting and more competing. Okay, I think it's harder for each of you.
Yeah.
Like if you don't really get like that familiar with the
Okay.
Okay, 所以我们先把东西撤掉嘛。If you didn't finish, it's fine. You can just put it on the deck. Okay. 所以我们现在who wanna go first?
Lady first again.
No, I'm going first, so it's your
Okay.
turn.
So it's like you're going to introduce
Uh,
first. Do you mean this?
Ah.
Oh no, you're going
no,
it's going to introduce first.
yeah,
Okay.
it's first.
So I have to make my poker face now.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
所以呢，这边的规则是他们准备了3道关于自己国家跟文化的题目。第一个是跟家乡菜有关，第二个是节日，第3个是游戏。所以这3件事情，他们有3个选择，然后他们要尽可能去让对方猜不到假的那个是哪一个。所以里面会有2个真的，1个假的。那对方要猜出来哪一个是假的。那这也考验他们的演技，就是到底会不会可以 poker face， 然后就是让对方相信那个假的其实是真的。Okay, so now the rule is like each of the guests prepare the topics from their country, from their culture. So 3 topics is about the hometown dish and about the festival and also about the game they play in their country. So they have to try to lie or try to cheat, like which is not the true. They have to pretend it's true. So they make different statements for each topics, and the other one is going to guess like which is not the true. Okay, so this is a competition. Okay, ready? Okay, you're going first, right? Okay, so the first one would start from Franz, so the Germany part. Okay, so people you can also make a guess like when you are watching the video, like which is the wrong one. Okay, let's see. So it's about hometown dish. Okay, can you just briefly?
All right. So 2 of the dishes are from Germany, and 1 is not from Germany. I will just introduce short description to all of the dishes.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm good in lying. Okay, let's start with the middle. Germans don't eat only pork knuckles. I know pork knuckles. Germany's pork knuckle country. But of course we eat a lot of pork, so that's slices of pork, and we eat it usually together with potato dumplings, the balls, and with red cabbage or sauerkraut, and the dark sauce. Very often the dark sauce is also with beer, because we love beer, of course, and that's a quite famous dish, especially in the southern part of Germany. Then let's start with the second one. That's a dish that we often eat after the weeks because it's called shepherd's pie, and it's often made, we can here see like ground beef. It's often made from the leftovers of like Sunday dishes when we eat big meat, then we just cut it and mix it, and that's like the leftover meat. We often eat it with vegetable and onion, and on the top again something with potato. It's like mashed potato, and then it's like a pie. So that's the second dish, also very good. And the third one is, we don't really have a name for that, it's just like finger stick long potato dumplings. And you can make them on your own, but that's also quite difficult to make them, so you can also buy them in the supermarkets and then just put them in the hot pan and bake them. And you can eat a side dish often like apple mousse or apple puree, so a bit sweet and tasty. Yeah, I like it as well.
Okay, so like now you have to guess like what is not the real one from Germany, okay?
Okay.
And you can also guess like if you're watching the video.
So which one is not originally from Germany, right?
Yeah. So.
Okay, so I will go with this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think so?
Because this is available worldwide. I mean, maybe it's not originally from German. Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
Cool. What do you think? Okay. So now you have to like announce the answer, right?
Not this one. So which one?
Okay, I'm sure that is true. Of course, that's a very famous dish in Bavaria.
Yeah.
And this is originally from the southern part of Germany as well. So we eat that. And that's a dish from Great Britain. So shepherd's pie. It's not a German dish.
Yeah. At first when I saw the picture, I thought it's this one.
I'm also already. I'm sure you take this one because you were all the time looking at that one. Please not that one.
Why do you pick this one again?
Because during the description, I think he made the description about it very well. Yeah, because he will connect it with this one.
Yeah.
So I think, oh yeah, that makes sense.
You're a good liar. Yeah, 1 point. 1 point here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a home dish part. So this is not from Germany. Okay, so it's from Britain. Okay. Second thing is about the festival. Okay. So which one is not German festival? Okay. Just
Okay, so I make first everything and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see.
It's harder.
All right. So this time I start just from left to right.
Okay.
Of course, everyone in Germany knows the Oktoberfest, but in Germany we do not only have the Oktoberfest, we do also have, like, every bigger city has the kind of folks festivals where we have the big tents, a lot of German food, the 1 liter beer mugs, sweet things, we have that amusement rides. And so if you're interested in going to Germany, there's not only, and if you're interested in see that, there's not only the Oktoberfest, there's usually from April to October on, in certain periods, there are way more of these Oktoberfest. Of course, the Oktoberfest is only the biggest one, but we do also have, like, smaller ones where, so when you're in Germany, you can just have a look, okay, is there one of the festivals closed at that time? And it's definitely worth visiting it. The second one is Christmas market. Germans like, especially in Christmas time, because in Germany it's very cold, not like in Taiwan, we have snow. So we have the Christmas tree, we drink, like, the mulled wine, that's like the hot red wine with spices in it. And we can also eat, like, many sausages and eat sweet things and enjoy the time with friends. And the third one, I love to visit that one. It's only once a year in Germany, because in Germany, you know, we have many mountains, we have many cows on the mountains, and Germany is a cheese producing country. And every year when the season starts to produce cheese, we have that running cheese festival. I think you can't see that, but here's a cheese. So, like, on the steep hill, there's a round cheese rolling down, and there are dozens of people running behind the cheese. And the person who catches the cheese, he is the cheese king for that year.
Cheese king. Cool.
So, but that's only once a year in Germany. And that's, like, to start the cheese producing year, and that we hope it's a successful year.
Interesting.
It looks like a tissue for me.
What?
Like a tissue.
Oh, this
In
one?
the toilet.
Like a whole.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Hard? Is it hard? And you can also make a guess, like, which festival is not from Germany.
I think it's hard.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
hard.
You're really good at, like, cheating.
I
You're
don't
good at
know
acting.
anything about Germany.
You wanna make some guess?
Okay. Let me think. This one is weird. But I think German people like football, right?
So you're comparing this to football?
Oh, it's not similar.
Not similar? Okay. Because it looks like football.
So which one?
I'm pretty sure you have this one. So this one?
You think this one? Why? It's also because of his real description?
No, it's not. I just think it's this one. Yeah.
Okay. We have to, like...
Is it? Okay.
Maybe I should not lie so much.
I think you did a great job.
So this is
It's the cheese.
So where's it from?
I don't know why I was always picking from Great Britain, but that's, I think, only the Great Britain, or, like, that's from Great Britain as well, yeah. And I don't know at all why they make it or why they're running behind cheese. I was just lying and thought, yeah, that maybe is a nice description.
I think my imagination is
But in Europe, I mean, like Switzerland or France, they also have lots of like cheese,
Yeah.
but they don't have like.
But that's a really
Weird
Great
thing.
Britain weird.
really.
So, but we have definitely the Christmas market.
Yeah.
And also, I thought that's the easiest one because I thought like Oktoberfest, and I thought for sure you know that we have that.
Because usually when you are doing an exam, you will choose the wrong one over the one that you think that is true. And
yeah.
usually the answer is that one. So
Yeah.
I thought it's this one.
Okay, Franz
Didn't
got
know that
2
I'm
points.
such a good liar.
He's
Last
so
one.
good.
Last one.
Okay, last one.
Last one. It's your last choice.
Yeah, I
Pick
still
it.
have chance.
Yeah, yo.
Okay. Last one is about the game. Like, is it like from Germany and if they play it? Okay. So, let's see the game. And you can also make a guess.
I thought the one before was the easiest one. I thought that's the most difficult one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Can you still see it? Because they want the camera to also look at this, but they cannot see it. Okay, but you can take a look later.
So Germans love to play board games.
Okay, board game.
So that is one board game in Germany that we often play within the family. It's called Mensch ärgere dich nicht, or like in the English translated like don't get annoyed. And you have to roll the dice, and according to which number it is, you move a figure. And the goal is to get all your figures within the yellow colors or the red ones. And the other person, of course, try to hit the figures out of the game.
Okay.
And of course, Germans, or especially in Bavaria, where I'm from, we like to play cards. And we have several different card games. And we often play about money or something like that. And the third one is boccia, and it's like when the weather is good, we Germans always go out, and it's like we have to throw the big bowls, and we have to get as close as possible to the small bowl, and the person who is the closest to it wins. And every time when the weather is good, especially the old people, we are outside, play it, and drink a lot of wine beside.
All sounds interesting, right?
Yeah, right.
Have you played any of this?
I have played this one, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, during my childhood. I think
Same,
it's
exactly the same.
Yeah, it exists in Indonesia too.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
in many countries.
So it's from Indonesia.
It's not. It's not different.
So, which one?
Can I look at this one?
Yeah.
Oh, why it only have O and U?
Because I didn't find another picture. It's just
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. So, this two,
It's okay.
3.
No.
Last What do you think?
Yeah, quite right. Maybe this one.
Why?
Because it looks weird. So maybe
It looks weird. You try pretend again.
okay.
Okay, so what's the answer?
Yay!
I'm so happy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well done.
So is it from Great Britain too?
No, that is the most famous game from France.
Ah.
That's why I emphasized the wine.
Ah.
But it's-
Yeah, you smile.
It's
I
called-
saw your smile.
It's called Boule, and it's really like in France they play it a lot, especially the old people standing outside. It's like the
So
just for fun
you,
game.
so you use your hands to throw the ball.
It's like yeah, they throw it with the hand. In Germany we play it. We don't really play it at home in Germany. We like to play it, for example, when we're for holiday in Italy at the beach. There you can play it, but in Germany itself, I don't think so.
Have you ever played it?
Yeah, but in Italy for holiday.
Ah, I see.
Interesting.
But when you're in France for holiday or so, you can really see it when you're in a village or in a small town. like when there's a green area, there are really often the old people standing and playing it. Yeah. Well done.
Wow. Okay, so this game is like 2-1, okay?
Yeah.
But they still have chance later. They still have three chances. Okay.
It's
So
time.
I hope you also understand more about German culture and Germany and their dish, their game, and their festival. Okay. So still, if you still have anything want to know, you can just leave your comment below. Okay. So let's now start with the Indonesian one. Okay, so we also prepare like 3 topics, same like hometown dish, and festivals and games from Indonesia. Okay, I think it's hard for you.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start it.
Yay.
The first one. It's about food.
Yeah, it's food. Okay, so it's my revenge time. I'll go from here.
Okay.
So this one called paniki. Paniki. Yeah, and if you translate it to English, it means bat. Do you know bat?
Bat?
Like Batman. Bat.
A bat.
Yeah, bat. Yeah, it's bat. So it made from bat, and usually they will grate it first, the bat, to make the fur, to clean the fur, and then after that they will grill it.
I want to try.
And look at his face. Okay, and grill it with green chili, so it's so spicy and it tastes good at the same time. Yeah, and this is the first cuisine. Okay, and then the second one is actually satay. And I'm sure that you guys know satay, right? Yeah, satay is quite common, but this one is special because it made from rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's rabbit satay. Yeah, rabbit satay. And usually in Indonesia, we will just chop the rabbit and then make it into satay like this. And then we usually eat this with soy sauce. The sauce is sweet, not salty like in Taiwan or in other part of the world. And usually we have the peanut butter too. But our peanut butter is salty and spicy at the same time. So it's our specialty from Indonesia. And we also have these pickles made of cucumber and the red carrot. Yeah. So the last one here, that one is actually rendang. Yeah. It's a name, so I don't know how to translate it. Yeah, but it's rendang, and then it made from meat, any kind of meat. It can be beef or lamb or anything. And then we usually just cook the meat with chili, with curry, so it looks like this. And it's really good, yeah. So yeah, that's it.
That's it. What do you feel?
I don't have any idea. I think that looks really good. That looks really good. On the one side, I want to say that on the one side,
Yeah.
that that's not from Indonesia, because I hope in Indonesia you don't eat bats. In Asia, everything is possible. So
Yeah.
that I want to eat that now. It looks really good.
You should try.
Which one? It's not.
I was really hoping that you don't say to one. Okay. First, I hope like, okay, you don't say to one dish no Indonesian name. So I was like, okay, maybe it's that because I hope you don't eat bats. And it was like, maybe it's that because it's not satay, it's not Indonesian name. But then I thought maybe it's that because the description was not so long, and that could also be like maybe a Thai dish or something else.
So, what's your answer?
Yeah.
So my final choice is that one.
Why?
I
Why do you think that
I
one?
don't know, because I think maybe you can, maybe that's a Thai dish or from India, or I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Okay, so.
I was just guessing.
What's the answer?
You're right.
Really? No way.
You're very good.
So, which dish is it from?
It's from Laos, I believe, or Cambodia. Oh, I think it's Cambodia. Yeah. Cambodia. It's a fish actually, not a meat. Yeah,
Okay.
but we really have the rendang things. Yeah, we have that. I just mix and match the description with the picture. Yeah.
But I think she's also good at acting.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really did that.
Thank you.
Okay.
But now that means that you eat bats in Indonesia. So.
Yeah, actually I haven't tried it before
Okay.
because in Indonesia we have a lot of tribes. So different tribes have different characteristics and foods. So I believe it's from the northern part of Indonesia, but I haven't tried it before. But they say it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe someday I will try.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
I also like to try.
But I definitely want to try the.
Yeah, the
rest
rabbit
of the time.
one. Yeah, it's in my hometown. Yeah, you
Oh,
can
really?
come to my hometown.
I will.
Cool. Okay, so now it's like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more chances.
Okay.
So next we're going to the Indonesian festivals. Okay. Okay.
It might be hard for you.
I think so.
It might. Okay, I will go from the middle one. I think you guys know about this one really. This one is really well known because it comes from Bali. Have you been to Bali before?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, it has a count. It's come from Bali and it's called Rice Harvest Festival. So in Bali they believe that there is a rice goddess, and usually during the session they will just prepare anything and they decorate their city with flags and bamboo or something like that, and then they will just pray to God and say thank you for the harvest this year. Yeah, it's from Bali. And then this one, it called Krakatoa Festival.
That sounds Indonesian.
So you
Right.
can put another name again.
Yeah, Krakatoa Festival. So this festival actually is for commemoration of Krakatoa eruption during 1883, I think. Yeah, so it's the biggest volcano in Indonesia, and at the time there are thousands of people died. So they just do it at the southern part of Indonesia. Yeah, the festival. They usually do some sports and some games, but that's it. Yeah, and then for the last one here. I kind of forget which tribe it is, but this festival is for sharpening the teeth of the girl, because in that like they make the
really
teeth
sharp.
really sharp. Yeah, because in that tribe they believe that a good-looking girl is the girl with sharp teeth. Yeah, just like in ancient Chinese, you believe that the pretty girl is the one with the small foot. Yeah, right. Just like that. So they make this festival to sharpen the teeth. Yeah.
Interesting. I think these 3 festivals are really special. Like,
That's again really hard. But as you said before, there's a tribe that eats bats. So I
Yeah.
think you have the tribe. And the description about Bali was very good, but that one was also very good.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky.
But that does also look a bit Indian or so.
really?
I don't know. Indians do also have the flowers. And
Many
Yeah.
places in
Colorful.
Asia.
Yeah, a lot of places in Asia.
Sure. So what do you think? Which is not.
Can you help me?
Indonesian Call out. And people answer.
I can give you my phone number.
It's a challenge, guys. Yeah.
What is the choice?
I don't have any idea. But I think you have that, so there's only that left. What did I say before? Before I said this one, so this time I say in the middle. I
You mean
say
the first one?
I say you don't have that in Indonesia.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Because it looks Indian.
But before I took this one, so this time I take this
Oh,
one.
just because of the order.
Yeah. I don't. It could have been everything, really.
Okay, let's see.
Really.
No! Yeah, you answered it right.
It's right.
How do you do it?
No.
How do you do
you have elephants?
Yeah, I have it too. But it looks more like Thailand. Don't you think so? Yeah.
But
So can you like introduce this one?
It's from this one from Laos, I think. Yeah, and I think they have some kind of harvest festival too. So this one is actually harvest festival too, but in Laos, not in Bali. Yeah, we have different kind of dress and different kind of things. The decoration is all different. Yeah, but
You're
not
just so
alike.
lucky.
Yeah, you're so lucky.
maybe I should go gambling or something like
Buy
that.
a lottery later.
How can you do
Okay.
it too?
Today's my lucky day,
It's
yeah?
like this really hard. It's so
I
hard.
didn't have any idea, really. I was just, okay, this time I took that, this time I took that. Because I can now already say the next time if I don't, or the last one, if I don't have any idea, I take this one. I can already say that.
Okay, so the last one. I hope you have the chance to
Yeah, I
hear.
hope.
Okay. Okay, let's see. So the last one is about the game in Indonesia.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll
Go
go from
through.
here.
Okay. Okay.
So this one is very fun. You actually need two people here to be the parents, and this one is chicks, the little chicks. So the way they played it, they just let the chicks go through the hole, and then they will sing all around, and then after some time, the parents will catch someone inside the hole, like here. Yeah, and then they will get they will do something according to their rules. Yeah, it can be anything. And then yeah, it's simple games. And then this one, it's pretty cool. So how do you tell that they win? Is from the holes here, who have the most thing inside the holes, the two big holes. So usually you play it with other one, your partner, and then you just beat each other to have most things inside the holes. Yeah, it's called Zongguan, right? Zongguan. And
Is
then
it rice or what is the?
it can be anything like
or
shell
anything.
or
Okay.
not rice. I think like shell or
Stone.
stone. Yeah, something big, and you can count it. And then the last one here, it's the common jump games. So there should be two people or more to be the obstacles here, and there is one more boy here to jump to the other side, and you can make the obstacle as hard as possible to increase the difficulty of the game. Yeah,
So the obstacle is always made by
people
like
yeah,
human.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, and it can be anything like they can just grab hands like this or other things.
Way similar.
So which one do you think?
Yeah.
This is the last question today.
Yeah.
You pick this one.
If you answer it right, I think you should go gambling.
You have good luck.
Okay, I think that could be Indonesian. And that as well. So,
Which?
Yeah.
Three.
oh, I don't know. This one or this one?
Pick one.
Okay, as I said before, if I really don't know, I stick with my.
Yeah.
And I think
Order.
The order.
this is not from Indonesia.
Okay, let's see the final answer.
Then not.
What?
It should be this one.
Oh, really?
I
That one I was sure that it's from Indonesia.
Why are you so sure it's from Indonesia?
I don't know. But
Yeah, I choose this one because they have the similar skin color with Indonesian. But in Indonesia, we usually have this kind of sport, but not games. And it's actually games from Philippines. They played it in
okay.
Philippines, yeah. So it's too from Indonesia. I played it during my childhood, so yeah.
Interesting. So cool.
Right.
Okay.
so no gambling today.
Yeah, it's okay.
Interesting. 4-2?
Yeah.
4-2.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
But I think it's really cool, and I hope you have
Right.
more understanding
That's cool.
Yeah, right.
like of Indonesia, and I hope you also have more understanding from both of the countries, like German culture and Indonesian culture. And I think I also learned quite much. It's really cool. It's really cool, and you are both like really good at acting. Like, I was like, if I don't know the answer, I would just all sounds so real. Like, it's so hard. Okay, so again, like if you still want to ask any question, we're going to answer question now. So we'll just start from the questions we collected yesterday, but as well, like we are still open for any question you are interested to ask. Also, maybe you can ask more details about the games or the dish or the festivals we just mentioned. Okay. 所以呢，我们现在就是到 Q&A 的时间。那我们现在会先回答昨天在粉专上面就是直播预告的时候收集到的大家的问题。那现在如果有想针对刚才的游戏有想要更深入的了解的文化的部分，也可以在下面留言，然后再帮我们按赞分享这个影片。好。So we start. We have 4 questions today. For some are for each of you. Some are specifically for Germany or Indonesia. Okay. So the first question is that, for Iyit, it's like, what's the difference between the lifestyle or any habit in Taiwan and Indonesia, like the Taiwanese and Indonesian? Because like you have been here for 4 years, yeah. So you might have some observation or experiences. What's the biggest difference? 所以第一题是问说，觉得台湾人和印尼人生活习惯有什么差别？
There's a lot of differences actually, but for some that I noticed a lot, like the timing of taking bath. Yeah, usually in Indonesia we take bath 2 times a day. Yeah, during the morning before you go out from your place. And then in the afternoon, around before dinner, I believe, yeah, before dinner. So usually we take bath 2 times a day. But here you usually take bath only once a day, and then it's late at night. But in Indonesia, we believe that if you take bath more than 10 p.m., it will be bad for your health. So we don't really do that in Indonesia, yeah. And then we don't really have supper too. We only eat 3 times a day, and that's it. Yeah. For the others,
so for the
yeah.
So does it change the time you taking shower in Taiwan?
Yeah, actually yes.
Also, you also switch to Taiwanese.
Yeah, because I think it's easier here. Like you only need to take 1 bath a day, right? And then it's late at night, so actually you are all clean before you left the next morning. So I think it's easier and more convenient because usually back in Indonesia I have to prepare for 2 hours before I have to go out because I have to take a bath and then dry my hair and do my makeup or something like that. Yeah.
But do you think like after you go back to Indonesia, like are you still going to switch to the?
I switch again.
way?
Right. Maybe it's about the weather. Yeah, it's different because we don't really use AC back in Indonesia, but it's different between places. In my place, at least, we don't really use AC. So if you have taken a bath the day before, you sleep, but when you get up, you still have a lot of sweat on your body. Yeah, so we still need bath in the morning. And usually, I don't know, I just don't feel confident to go out without bath in Indonesia. I don't know why.
But in Taiwan it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine because everyone is like that. So I'm lazy and I do that. Yeah.
Okay, so it's about the taking the shower, the timing of taking shower and
then
eating.
The eating, yeah. We don't have supper. Only 3 times.
So do you eat more when you're in Taiwan? Like also switch to Taiwanese style?
Yeah.
You eat 5 times a day?
Not 5 times.
Okay.
But I used to eat supper a lot during my first and second year. I actually gained 5 kilos at that time because I like the food here. It's so good. It tastes so good for me. And I was so curious at that time. I thought everything is so unique. So I want to try everything. After I have my breakfast, if I walk on the street, and I saw something, I would grab it. Something like that. Yeah.
No matter if you can eat finish all of it.
it's okay for now. I eat 3 times a day, nothing special, yeah, but I used to like that.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. So thanks for the answer, and we learned something about the difference. So the second question is for you, Franz. So people want to know, like, do German people really feel troubles when people are late? Really can deal with this, like can endure this thing happen.
I'm curious too.
That's a good question. I think it's actually so. The rumor, yeah, Germans are never late. I think that's to 95% true. So I think Germans are really most of the time punctual and always in time. I think especially when it's about in companies or about business, then people really need to be in time or try to be in time, because Germans are always like straightforward and be in time and fixed. And I think it would be quite impolite if the business partners come late. But I think in private life, when you have your friends and when you get closer to your friends, it's also okay when you come a bit late, or with Germans don't get angry, or we don't cut the head off or something like that. To be honest, since I'm here in Taiwan, I don't take the time no longer that serious, so I adapt to a bit later, but I'm still a bit German, so the maximum is maybe 15 minutes or so. But if you know the person, then I think you can be a bit late. But usually we still see the Germans that it's a bit impolite when you come late. So if you meet Germans and you want to have a good start from the beginning on and to make friends, it's good to be in time.
So are you annoyed, like people ask this question to like German people
No.
to you, like
No.
every time, like just stereotypes? Or?
No, because it's not really a stereotype. It's actually true.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I hope that their answers have like solved your curiosity. So it's about Indonesia again. Okay, so what are the special desserts from Indonesia? You can mention some to introduce.
There's a lot, and it's kind of different between tribes too and places, yeah. But mostly in Indonesia, we like to eat brown sugar with coconut. So a lot of dessert in Indonesia, it's made of coconut and brown sugar, and it's like a jelly. Yeah, the texture is kind of like a jelly. I have one dessert, but I don't know if you guys know it or not. It's just a bowl. It's like what you eat during the winter.
豆花、
no.
朝鲜炒、
No.
汤汤、汤圆。
Oh yeah, 汤圆. Yeah. I forget the name. Yeah, it's like 汤圆. Do you know 汤圆? It's like the
rice ball.
yeah, rice ball with
Chewy
something
one.
inside.
Sweet feeling.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
In the soup.
Yeah.
In the
you-
soup?
Yeah, in the soup.
Like rice bowl.
And that's a dessert?
I'll buy you next time.
Yeah, we have to eat that. So we have something like that, but we don't eat it inside the soup. It's dry, and we have the layers of coconut outside, and it has green color. The color is green, not white like you have in here. And then we fill it with brown sugar, and it tastes so good. Yeah, it tastes so good. I really like it.
Can you get it in Taiwan?
No,
Never find
yeah,
it.
you can find it here.
Where? Like,
You can go to Indonesian store. Actually, Taiwan has a lot of Indonesian store. Yeah, but I don't think it's as good as back in Hong Kong. So I don't really want to buy it here because it's so expensive too here.
oh really?
Yeah, it's so expensive.
It's rare.
Yeah, because it's so rare, and that's just one out of so many dessert. Yeah, but we usually eat so many things. Unlike other country, maybe you have the same type, maybe for cake or bean, just one type. We have different type. Yeah, so it's hard for me to really explain, but I hope the example works. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think the Indonesian shops you can find near Taipei Main Station.
Yeah.
Have you been to any? Or?
Yeah, I've been there. When I really miss my hometown dishes, I would just go there and buy some food. Although it's expensive,
but sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes.
For homesick.
Right. So I sometimes went to. Actually, we have it too in Taipei building.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there is one Indonesian store too. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you can also try it there, like if you are interested in the special desserts from Indonesia. Okay. Then if you're like contacting below.
Right.
So the last question we have today, we don't have any questions, right? No. Okay. So our last question today is like for both of you, like in your country, what is it for breakfast? You want to go first?
In Germany, that's also like a stereotype, but true. In Germany, we have a lot of, I think one of the biggest variety of bread in Germany. So usually for breakfast, we eat sliced bread with butter and jam. We also eat often like the kind of cold cut, so kind of sausages for breakfast. There's like the hearty breakfast, or boiled eggs, or maybe scrambled eggs. But that's only if we have really a lot of time. Otherwise, only like bread and jam and butter. Or maybe when I was younger, I often like just cornflakes with milk, something like that. That's like typical German breakfast.
Sounds good.
And you?
For Indonesian, we eat rice in the morning.
Rice?
Yeah, we eat really heavy stuffs in the morning because we have this kind of thought that you have more energy during the morning to face your day. So we eat rice, and we have different kind of rice. We have the rice with coconut. It's called nasi uduk. Uduk is the name, and then nasi is rice. And we have one other, the yellow rice. Yeah, so you add some spice inside to make it yellow. And then we have different kinds of rice. And you can just eat the rice with anything you want. Sometimes we eat it with eggs, or our dishes called tempe. It's the specialty from Indonesia. So it is fermented from soybean and becomes something like the flat things, and then you can grill it or fry it or any kind you want, and then we just eat some tofu, fried tofu or something. Yeah, we eat simple dish but with rice. Yeah, in the morning. And it's the same for lunch and dinner actually.
So it's basically rice.
So that's good. It's like 3 main dishes per day.
Yeah, right. Usually eat that. Oh, we eat porridge too in the morning. Yeah, and we don't really eat porridge during dinner and lunch, but actually you can do it too. So we don't really have the separation between meals. Yeah.
So like for breakfast, also warm breakfast is like hot, right?
Yeah, it's warm. Yeah, so usually we have to get up really early to prepare our food and then to take a bath. Yeah, something like that.
Like get up like 4 hours before when you want to leave your home. Okay, so I just want to add one more question. Can you just mention one of your favorite breakfasts in Taiwan? Like any food, like
Dumpling.
one dumpling.
Oh.
Which flavor dumpling or like original plain?
I like the original ones, or with cheese. They're really good.
So you like dumpling?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like xiaolongbao.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I
so you take xiaolongbao for breakfast?
Yeah. And
From
local
the-
dojang.
Okay. Interesting.
Because it is available in the breakfast shop, so
Yeah,
I
so
just
just
take
get
it.
it.
Yeah.
So you like xiaolongbao?
Yeah, I really like it.
Interesting. Because xiaolongbao for me is more like lunch or dinner. But I think it's also good because I mean it's still available at
Right.
breakfast place, so it's still reasonable. Yeah. Okay, cool. So there's no more questions, right? Okay. So today again, thanks again for coming to our live stream show.
Thanks for inviting.
Thanks, Franz. Thanks, Iyit. Yeah, and the last thing to announce is like actually we are going to have this event on 29th July, like Saturday afternoon. We are going to hold a language exchange event with the theme of mahjong and board game. So what we do in offline events is also to bridge the people and bridge different cultural people. So that's why we combine the Western board games and the Taiwanese mahjong, and to let everyone know each other and also know each other country and culture better as well. So that's why we also have this show, and we want to spread this spirit to you as well. So you can see the link, like the event link, on our Facebook fan page. We'll just leave the link below, so you can sign up. It's still available. So hope to see you there, and you're coming from.
I will be there. Hope
and
to
you
see
can
you.
also come if you have time.
Yeah, I will go back tomorrow. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
So wish to see you there, and thank you for watching. So you can like and share our videos. Okay.
Thank
See you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.